Hi, Mike Misek here. I'm your 2025 Chain Lakes Area Chamber of Commerce President. And today we're going to talk about how to best utilize our website. And the specific video today is how adding an event to the Chain Lakes Chamber of Commerce website. We get a significant amount of hits to our website regarding deals, events, job listings, even press releases. Whatever the event that you want to draw traffic to your business or your website, we're going to show you how to do it. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you're logged in to your Chamber of Commerce page. If you need help with that, reach out to us. We can help you get logged in. But once you're logged in, we're going to come up here to events. So you're going to click on events, and we want to create a new event. So we're going to come over here and we're going to say add event. We're going to click on that. So we're going to call this one Nielsen. I always like to add your business name as many times as you can. And apparently typing and talking is hard for me. Then you're gonna pick when you want your event to start. We'll do tomorrow. If it's an all-day event, you can click that. If you want it to change the times, you just unclick it. And then we'll end this one. We're gonna end it at the end of the month. So this is gonna run from the 18th to the 31st. This is not a reoccurring event, so we're gonna leave that out. This is where your meat and potatoes are. And then you can doctor this up. You can add. You can bold stuff if you want. If you want to put links to your website in here, you can. That's where you're going to really make the your event shine. Right, so I'm going to copy this event title, my meta description. I'm going to do the same here. If you want to add to it, like we've got BRP oxygen helmets. If you've got whatever you want to add, that's going to help with your meta and your search. Honestly, it's up to you. You don't have to fill these out. I'm going to copy and paste them and put that here. If people are searching on the website, clothing, helmet, whatever you want to be a searchable keyword, you're going to want to put that there. You don't have to put the location, date, time, depending on what you've got in your description. I don't have my location in my description. So when it comes to location, we're going to add our address here. Now, date and time. You can probably leave this blank. You really don't have to put anything here. If you want to, you can. Again, normally I'd fill this out some more, but I'm just kind of showing you the examples. Date and time you don't have to put here because you've already put it in here. So it's not necessary, but if you want to be redundant, you're more than welcome. If there's a fee, let's say this event is a paid event or something that you want to charge people to come for. Maybe it's a concert and maybe it's an outdoor event, whatever it is. If there's a fee or an admission, this is where you're going to put that. I don't have that. I don't have a fee. If there is contact information, maybe it's Mike Misek at Nielsen's, a web URL. So this you could add. Obviously your web address. Here is an important thing. You always want to check community. Just check community regardless of what your event is because it's going to make it searchable easier on our page, and I'll explain that in a minute. All right, so when it comes to the images, there are a few different size images that you're going to want to know. So this image here, which has not been assigned, I'm going to add this image. I'm going to choose my file, and this one is called Chamber Sale. So I spent a brief amount of time just doing this for an example, but my image here, my event header, should be 1200 by 225 pixels. My main event image, I have it labeled, and we're going to call this one is 500 by 500 pixels, and you could add an image caption, not necessarily, but we're going to call this helmet sale. Now these are going to show up on your main listing. Now your gallery images, those don't have to be specific sizes, but just to give you an idea. So I've got some images here that I've got downloaded, just to give an example. And you can only do one at a time. So we're going to do that. We're going to add done. So we've got gallery images, and those are going to show up in your listing. You can use Google Maps if you want. You can add your street address to there, and it will help people can actually see on Google Maps. So you can add that. Let's say you've got a YouTube video that you want to associate with this event. This is a great place that'll add that YouTube directly to your YouTube channel. So maybe you're highlighting your sale, or maybe you're highlighting your event and you want to post a link to your YouTube channel. You can do that right here. That we're not doing on this specific one. And so here we've got it all. And So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go all the way to the bottom and we're gonna go submit for approval. If you started it and maybe you decided, you know what, I didn't add enough pictures and I wanna come back to it, you could save it as a draft. So we're gonna hit submit for approval. It's gonna save it here. I've got some that are already showing approved. It'll show you a preview. So here, if you do preview, it's gonna show you what it's gonna look like. So here's that header image I showed you. You've got date, time, location, website. You can send an email directly here. Here's a little description that we've got. And then these are that image gallery down here that shows you, if you click on it, it opens up in their own image. You can set a reminder on your calendar. So this is what the public is going to see when they see this event. Now the question is, where do I see these events? Let me show you how. So if you go to the Channel Lakes Chamber of Commerce homepage and you click event and an event calendar, you can search, like obviously it's not gonna show up yet because it hasn't been approved, but I know there are some wedding events on our chamber page right now. So if you search wedding, maybe you're getting married and you wanna see what wedding events are taking place. So you can click on that and it'll show up, oh, in January, we've got a Parkway Banquets has a wedding event. So here's their header. Now they didn't do a main page and they didn't do any gallery graphics, so nothing shows up there. But this gives you an idea of how it shows up. So I highly recommend the images are going to help. There was one in there that we didn't actually mention about, and it was a search image. That'd be great if you have like a thumbnail logo. You could add that so when they're searching through our chamber page, your logo would come up. Again, those are not required, but I do recommend. So, guys, thanks for taking the time with us. Check out our YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe. This is how you add your events to our chamber page. Let the chamber help your business grow. And if you have any questions, be sure to reach out. Thank you.